Good morning, world. Hello, friends. How are you all doing today? I am so blessed to be here with you again today. I have to say, this is really the highlight of my morning, is to have this opportunity to share with you and to just give insight to anywhere in any way that I can. So welcome and thank you for joining. I am much appreciated that you would do this for me. Thank you so much. Hello. And so today, this is a great day. It has been just awesome. Woke up bright and early this morning. Of course, it was still dark with everything, the time changer. Actually, I guess we're on the regular time now. And when we change in the spring, that's when it changes from regular time to daylight savings time. I get that, so confused. But on another happy note, as you can see here by my header today, hello. Life is a journey, and I'm sure you can relate to that because we all have lived a life and we're living our life right now, and it is a journey every day. And it's a journey that I have to say I love being on, because when you're on your journey, there are bumps in the roads, there's curves in the roads. You've noticed through life, you go up and down, things are good, things are not so good, things are okay. Maybe there's a curve in the road, you don't know which way to go, maybe there's a fork in the road, whatever it might be. And what we do is just steer along the road. We just make our way along the road, and the scenery changes, the areas we live in change. Maybe we're moving to a different area. They get a whole new scenery. Maybe we're driving through the mountains and we get a whole new look on life that way. It's just whatever you're doing. Life is a journey, and you don't have to live in the same town, in the same house forever. It's all a choice that you can move or do whatever you want. If you're happy being in one place and that's stationary and that makes you happy, then that's your journey. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just each person or people, if you're married, husband and wife, have, a journey that they share. And when you have a man and a wife and you share that journey, you have more blessings with that because there's two of you. So as you're going on your life journey, keep in mind that there are the bumps in the roads, there are the up and downs, there's all these different things that come along. But there are so many good things that happen for you also. And I just want to say, for me personally, I feel gratitude for every little bitty thing that transfers in my life, every little thing that happens, that's whether it's good or bad, because if it's something that's bad, it's a life lesson. It's something that I need to learn. It's something that I need to know. And I try to learn from those life lessons as I'm on my journey. And I like to move a lot. I like to change cities. I like to change states. I like going to countries. I like changing houses. I don't like to live in the same house very long. It's okay to have a stationary home and then you just want to travel and maybe live in other houses at the same time. That's perfect. For me personally, I don't like to be in the same place for very long. I like to experiment. I like to have my journey be broad. I like to see the world. I like to go places. I like to see things. I like to get to know people where I'm at. And I like to have different experiences. And for me, I just like to be able to move around. And I like the freedom that I have to do that. I have been blessed in my life to be able to move whenever I want, basically anywhere I want to go. It's just a matter of just getting the movers here and packing up and going. It's simple. For me, it's very, very simple. It's something I enjoy doing. And it's something I enjoyed sharing with my daughters as they were growing up too, is teaching them that you don't have to be stationary. You don't have to be stuck in one path. You don't have to be stuck on one road. You can just keep moving forward and forward and forward and keep changing your scenery, changing your lifestyle, changing things in your world. That's what we're we came here to do. Before we came into these physical bodies, we were all energy. Isn't that amazing? And a lot of people don't realize that that's true, but it is. So as you're going through your life, don't you want to make your journey as amazing as you can? Learn as much as you can, experience as much as you can. I like to see what's going on in the world. And I know nowadays it's not so great. And I don't want to get in on all the drama that's going on in our country. It's just not very happy right now, and I'm hoping that we will have blessings somewhere along the way and we will see an improvement. Let's go with that. We'll see an improvement, and hopefully things will get better. Hopefully. We'll just pray. Okay? Okay, but when you're on your journey and you're in your lifespan, hold on just a second. I've been talking all morning. Excuse me. Yes, when you get up early like I do, like 3:20, 3:25, I talk from the time I get up to the time I go to bed. Yeah, crazy. But there's a lot of people that want to talk, so I talk a lot. Okay, back to you and your journey on your road and where you're going and what you're doing. Okay, now if any of you guys still out there have children at home, or maybe you have grandchildren that are coming by and you want to spend time with them, by all means, show them whichever way you can, even if it's walking to a park or, taking a hike or whatever it is, show them a journey. Explain that a hike cannot be just a hike, or a walk to the park or a walk into town doesn't have to be just that. It can be a journey, and it's an experience that you will experience something new along the way. And it is so enlightening, and it is such a change in the perception of how we see things. And then when we do have those bumps in the road, or we come around a curve and we're not sure why our life twisted that way or why everything happened that way, we can take that time to get involved with the world and get involved with what's going on. And just say, okay, this was coming here for a reason. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time thinking about it, but I am going to spend a little bit of time so I don't end up in the ditch. Okay? Because if you're not steering on your path, on your road properly, then you will end up in a ditch, so to speak. In other words, to say you're going to get derailed, you're going to get sidetracked. You're going to lose sight of your journey, and you're going to lose the sight of the road. So we don't want that to happen in our lives, in our world. So we have to try to keep a little bit of focus on what is going on and what's happening around us. Makes sense, right? When you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. Sometimes it doesn't make the sense right in the beginning, but it does make sense when you really think about that part of it and how life is up and down. It's not always just a straight road. It is up and down, and it's around, and it's, a bump, and maybe there's a pothole, or maybe there's ice. The ice can swish you off the road. So if you are on a path, and I find, and like I said, I talk to a lot of people, and I talk a lot during the day, is November and December seems to be a time of year when everybody, well, I won't say everybody, but a good portion of people are having a revelation or a realization on what's going on in their lives and what's happening, what's not happening, and whatnot. So I'm hearing a lot of that lately, and a lot of that this morning. Feeling that, well, how did I end up here? I didn't want this, or why was I traveling? Why was I doing that? Why didn't I take that road? And that was what, we were talking about a lot this morning, is why people didn't take the road they had set out to take on their journey back in February, March, when they said, well, I'm going to do this, I'm going to change that, and I'm going to make this happen, and this is my goal, this is what I want to have. So when that doesn't happen, I find a lot of people, you might relate to this also, this might be hitting home for you, is a lot of people in November, December, because I guess it's because the holidays maybe, everything starts to come to a head. And it's like, oh my gosh, now what? I'm right where I was. I haven't moved. I haven't progressed. My journey has just been up and down and bumpy roads, but I'm going in a circle, up and down and bumpy roads in a circle. If you're finding that is what you're experiencing, then take a look at that and just let your subconscious know, let yourself know that you're grateful that you had that experience. You're grateful that you were able to realize that you didn't move forward, that you just stayed on your path. Your journey did not expand. You did not go anywhere off your circle. You just kept hitting the bumps and the curves in the road, and you didn't make it to where you wanted to go. And that's just one thing you can do. That is perfectly simple. And the more simple I make things in my world, the easier it is, the better it is for it to happen, and the faster it happens. And I know a lot of people you may be thinking this also, is if it's too simple, you don't want to do it because you don't think it's going to work. Ring a bell? Back in the day, once upon a time, I thought that if it was too simple, there's no way possible it could work. If it has to be hard, it has to be tough to do, it has to be something that's going to really stretch my mind. And that I can't succeed unless it does that. I can't succeed unless I have to work hard. And when I realized that I don't have to work hard and I won't work hard, what I have to do is work smart. And work smart is easy, simple strategies, easy, simple plans. And then my journey leveled out. Like I said, I don't like to be in one place for very long. I like to move a lot. I like to go to different states. I like to go to different towns. I like to go to different countries. I like to go around. And I don't like to live in the same house for a long time. I like to live in different homes. That's just who I am, and it's just what I enjoy doing. So why not expand my journey in my life to have what makes me happy? And if making me happy means I get to move, I am grateful. I am so grateful for that. I am just grateful for a change of scenery. I'm grateful that I have these different paths in my road. And I am grateful that even though I have ups and downs and bumps and curves and whatever else may come in my path, I know that my life is a journey that I am sailing through. I am just riding the wave, and I am going to come out the other end on top, happy and content and prosperous in everything I do. And when you think that way, when you think that no matter what, you are successful, you are prosperous, and you are moving forward in whatever it is you have an endeavor to do, whatever that is, that's all that matters. As long as you are happy, and you are happy, then your family is happy, then why not? You've got the money, you've got the home, you've got enough to go out and eat or go to a movie or whatever. I don't think people go to movies anymore. Yeah, maybe a little bit. But whoever, whatever. If you don't go to the movies, if you do, whatever. But be happy. Whatever you do, spend time with the family. Just go have a great time. And like I said, if you still have kids at home or you have grandkids, spend time with them. Enjoy that time. Because that time goes away really, really fast. Before we know it, bam, everyone's grown up and they're off to college, or they're graduating college, or they're done with school completely. And then it's like, where did the time go? where did the time go? It's crazy, and it doesn't have to be hard. For me personally, I prefer to make my life easy and simple and just feel gratitude for everything in my life. Every little system, every little glitch, every little whatever happens, I'm grateful that I had that experience and I was able to move forward and I was able to take my life to the next step. That's what it's all about. Your life is a journey. Embrace it, love it, enjoy it, and most of all, friends, feel gratitude for what you have been given and what you have manifested and brought into your life. Because this is going to be a whole nother session, but you manifest something every day. Most of us don't realize that we're manifesting. A lot of it's the bad stuff, the negative stuff. We're manifesting that faster and faster and faster every day. Start manifesting the good stuff. You start that off by starting with the hidden secret, gratitude. That's what it's all about. Okay, I'm going to let y'all go for today. I'm really busy again today. But again, your life is a journey and have fun on your journey, okay? Have a great time. And I will chat with you all later. Thank you so much for joining me. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I will chat with you later. Okay, bye-bye, guys.